Nick speaking, and welcome to this video. Right, another update for Crypteks painting challenge, and doing my shadow spectres, and yeah, these are definitely a challenge. I mean, the detail of these minis is absolutely phenomenal. They're so detailed. In actual fact, I'm way behind where I thought I would be for this video, but I'll show you what I've done anyway. As previously discussed, I was going to go in and do some of the extra detail base coats of on the main sections, which is what I've done. So I've gone in, I've done black and highlighted the vents there on the top of his head and at the back on this little section here. Hopefully the camera's picking it up. So I did those. I've also gone in and I've done the rims of the gemstones in the gold. That's been washed as well. And I managed to do that for all of the minis. There is a section on the top, just this section on the top there, where I'm not actually sure how I'm going to paint that yet. So I've started to paint that gold, but with the grey, I'm not sure. I might actually go in and paint that little section with a sort of rune on purple, a little bit like on my Wraith Knight. Thought that might look quite cool, especially with the white backpack thing. So I've done those. I've also started some work on the guns. Now I thought I'd actually finished all the guns by now, but there's no chance. But what I have done is I've started to do the prism sections of the guns. So I've put the first layer of blue down on the prism sections. I've done the gold on this little wire section here, and again on the armband black and the gemstone. All my sort of armbands and stuff on my Eldar are black. I have finished one of these guns. So I say finished the base coats. If I can get it off this blue tack. There you go. So this is how the gun, effectively the colour scheme of the gun, is going to look. Are you focusing? I've no idea if this is focusing on this camera. There you go. So this is how the scheme is going to look. Obviously just the base coat so far, but as I said, it's just so much detail on these things. So I do need to finish up the rest of the guns for those base coats, and then obviously continue on with the armour. Now going back to the armour, I know I keep going on about the armour, but I'm still experimenting, and this is a challenge anyway for me. So I'm glad I picked these to paint, because I haven't painted anything like I'm trying to achieve here, which is this like ghostly look. Usually my painting's fairly crisp as such, so this is quite good for me actually to learn something here. So I've taken the two colours which have been recommended to me by Claydog, 33 Claydog, thank you, Clayton, very much appreciated it. Appreciate it. So first of all, Nurglin Green. I'm going to be making up washes for these, Nurglin Green, and then on top of that Severite Green, which also was recommended by Victor Hughes. So once Victor and Clayton both said this colour, I thought, yeah, how can I just not use it? So I've been experimenting. Now bearing in mind that this is incredibly rough, is on top of a model which has been painted like a billion times. And I only made the washes up with water, not with the proper wash material. So it's all very rough and basic, but effectively that is the finish that I've got. I have gone in and done a little bit of edge highlighting as well. Now it's obviously not as crisp as such as my original colour scheme, which was going to be like that with the black wash. But it definitely looks more ghostly, and once that scheme is on one of these minis, which has so much detail on, with all those little recesses and stuff. I mean, there's hardly any recesses left on here where it's just got so much paint on. But I think it's going to look pretty cool. It's definitely going to look different, and I think it will look fairly ghostly. So yeah, that is my current plan. I mean, unless anyone else has any more suggestions, or you know, I get lots of negativity on that paint scheme, then I'm going to be going for that one. Okay, so that's my update. Still loads and loads more to do. Yeah, first of all, I'm going to finish doing all of those guns, base coating them, and then finally I'm going to get around to starting the armour of these things. Okay, that's it from me. Thanks for watching. Lots more to come.